Ladies, never ever assist a man to make it in life. Never ever build a man, because that nigga will get money and definitely cheat on you. He might not leave you, but he will definitely cheat on you.
This is why you must never build with a man. Men naturally knows their value, what they want. And once they get money, they start thinking that they want more, and the more won't be you.
Who's to say once he get his act together, he gonna choose you? You the girl he got when he ain't had, when his life wasn't in order, when he wasn't a perfect catch, when he was a bottom of the barrel. Who's to say once he upgrades his life, he gonna think you is the person that deserve his upgraded self? You keep thinking these men that you accepting at they worst, at they best gonna want you. No, you the girl that he found that was able to put up with his while he was at the lowest. Watch him take all those lessons, all those upgrades, all those improvements he made while he was with you and take it to another person. Y'all keep waiting for these ifs, ands, and maybes when you can have a quality man now. Anytime somebody tell you they ain't ready, listen.
Don't ever build a man, and don't ever sit there and lift him up if he ain't lifting your bills up to pay, okay? Otherwise, you're just looking stupid in the long run, okay? And when you look back on your life, you're not with that man anymore, you're gonna feel real stupid. That's why we're trying to help you to get your money and make sure that you're not giving yourself out for free over and over and over just to get the same results, okay? So get your money, ladies. Don't ever
You think of giving men advice on how to grow their business and better themselves. Absolutely don't do it. He'll take that, better himself, and go and give it to a woman all the success who doesn't know that he needed another woman to coach him. You can say things like, I believe in you, I trust in you, but absolutely don't guide him. Absolutely don't coach him. They know that you will never see them in the same light as another woman that doesn't know that he needed to be coached by a woman will see him. Don't do it. I did that. Let me tell you something. With my ex-husband, I changed his vocabulary. He used to say that I use more up-leveled words since I married you. He had no credit when I met him. I gave him credit by adding him all to my credit cards, came back to bite me in the you-know-what later, right? He used to live with his family in a very crappy one-bedroom apartment with like 6 of them. The money that I gave him, they were able to buy a family home with that down payment. And when I say gave him, he conned out of me. So then after all of that, he was able to go back home and marry someone young who he was able to give a green card to. I gave my ex his green card. So he married someone that looked up to him, but I built him. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. You owe yourself not to do that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How you all doing? Today's topic is quite interesting. It's about building a man and getting dumped. This is a very sad story. This is a true life story. So I'm just going to give you guys a little summary of the story, then I'll go ahead and read it in detail. So basically, this story is about a man. This man went on an Instagram page to share his story. He said the girlfriend helped him. He has been in a 5 years relationship with this lady. He was nothing. He lost his business. He was struggling. So this girl helped him, worked for him, helped him build 5 businesses. If I'm not mistaken, he has 3 buildings, a farm. His life is good now. But right now, he said he doesn't want to marry the girl anymore. He said she's too smart. She's still a student. She's been struggling. And he said the lady asked him to give her 3 million naira, so she can add to her business. But he said he doesn't want to give her the money because he thinks she will be bigger than him because she's very smart. She's good at business. So he came to ask if he's a bad person for deciding not to help the girlfriend. And he also admitted to cheating. He said he's been cheating on her, but she's been a nice person. She's been forgiving him and all that. So when he posted this, he knew the girl was going to say it because he said he knows the lady visits this page and she reads stories here. And he mentioned that. He also said that he's not going to marry her. He doesn't want to marry her because she's not yet a graduate. Just imagine. So the lady saw the post. She came back. She came to leave her own post. She spoke about how she helps this guy, that the guy has never spent a dime on her. The guy never helps her out with school fees. She has to struggle to pay her fees herself. Guys, the story is mind blowing. I don't know. I don't know how this lady found herself in this whole position. But you know what? Let me go ahead and read the story so we all have the full gist, and then afterwards I'll talk about it. So this is what he posted. Am I wicked? Good morning, madam. My name is Mr. H. I'm from Delta State. I want your followers' opinion on one thing that has been bothering me. I've been dating this girl called Chi for about 5 years now. She was 20 when we met. She's from a family of 5 children, and she's the first child of her parents. I won't lie, this girl has been a nice girl. During Christmas and New Year, she was with me cooking and cleaning for me and my family. Although we met when I was still struggling, she made my business flourish. By God's grace, I have 6 businesses, 3 buildings, 1 plaza, and farms. I'm doing very well now. Although she doesn't complain of anything, she doesn't even have one hair because she's been the one sponsoring herself in school and support her mom. Like, this girl is very hardworking, calm, well-mannered, decent. I forgot to say, she's a very good cook. Whatever I own today is tied to her. She advised me, made me invest, and so on. Even when she knew I have been cheating on her with different girls, she doesn't shout or fight me. She only cry and beg me to stop hurting her. At times I will lie to her and to tell her I won't be around so she can go and I can bring different girls, and then later I will go and carry her and she won't complain. Where I want your followers' opinion is that she called me 3 months ago and she asked me for help, that I should give her 5 million. I should give her 3 million for her business, and the money is not for her hair but for her business. She wants to open a restaurant because she knows how to cook very well, and she doesn't even want me to dash her the money. She wants me to borrow her the money, and she's going to pay interest. But I'm scared because she might be bigger than me. I know she knows how to handle business very well, and when she was working for me, she made me so much profit. And secondly, I don't want to marry her because she's not a graduate yet, but an ND holder. The money is huge, like 3 million. I know she will pay back even with interest, but I'm just scared she will be richer than me tomorrow. Am I wicked? Am I selfish? I just want to know because she knows that I have more than what she's asking for, but she's too intelligent and smart. I don't want her to be bigger than me and start seeing me as her mate. Note, no insult. Please note, she's a strong follower of City Nation. I have given her cold treatment since she made the request. I just want to know if I'm wicked because my friend said that I am very wicked. So guys, this is the guy's post. Crazy, right? Crazy. So this is the guy's post. So the lady came and left her own post. So let's go ahead and read her own post. Okay, she said, I saw what my boyfriend posted and all I can say is it is well. I never believed this would come from a man I shared my 5 years with. He was as sport as a church rat when I met him. His shop was empty, he couldn't pay a sales girl, and I volunteered to be his sales rep with pay. I have never stolen from him. I practically grew that business and other businesses to the level it is today. I have my business too, but because of the financial burden, I don't have savings. My boyfriend has never supported me. Even when I was finding it difficult paying my school fees, he never assisted me. I have a lot to say, but let me keep calm. I'm typing this with mixed feelings. I don't know why he decided to post this and announce that he won't marry me after promising me heaven and earth. He told me we're going to build our future, our children. Spends money on girls but never giving me a kobo. I'm hurting Noschi. Is this how men treat good girls? I built my world around him. I gave him my all. Through me, God restored back his glory, and this is how he wants to pay me back. I believe the reason he's coming online to announce this is because he wants me to break up with him. I've been seeing the signs and acting like a fool. I will move on with my life. Nobody is anybody's God. God will beautify my life. at the right time. Thank you, Nurse Trauma, for giving me a listening ear. You are truly a mother, and I appreciate your advice.
So I've been married and divorced 3 times. And I'm going to share something with you regarding building your spouse or your partner up. If your spouse, your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever is not adding value to your life, if they're not sowing time, energy, and money into you, you should absolutely not build that person up. Because what's going to happen is once they drain you of all of your energy, all of your time, you don't have to go through it.
I don't want to be the one to like build you up right now. For one, I feel like men, they gonna leave the woman that build them up, they gonna leave them.
Whoa.
That's how I feel. I feel
That's
like,
how you feel?
yeah, the dudes, you know, who you gotta like build up, they gonna leave you.
Like you,
they gonna leave you for another woman.
Nah. I got it.
I guarantee you, when you're the starter wife or the starter girlfriend, he gonna leave your ass.
Nah.
He gonna leave you.
Hell no.
Yeah.
It depends on that guy. If he's an ain't shit dude, he just ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if he means something and he's trying to build with you, he not just gonna leave like that. Unless he been like, yo, soon as I get on.
I don't know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I mean, maybe it depends on the guy. Because some guys, you know, they stand on morals and principles. But nah, I don't want to be the starter wife. I don't want to do that.
God, I don't know what to say. Where should I start from? This is pathetic. This is wicked. I don't know where to start from. Okay, let's start with the lady. I've always said this. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. She left herself, neglected her school, neglected her business, and focused on a man's business. Built him 6 businesses. He has 3 buildings, 1 plaza. Plaza is a shopping complex. That's what it means in Nigeria. 1 plaza and farms. This man is obviously wealthy. She's asking this man for 3 million naira. If I go with the current exchange rate we have right now in Nigeria, that is around $2,800, $3,000. That's what she's asking this man to borrow her, not to dash her, not to gift her, to borrow her, and she's going to pay back. And the man is saying that he's afraid, he's scared of borrowing her that money, and she wants this money for her business, not for her, not for clothes, to add to her business. And the man is saying that he doesn't want to give her the money because he doesn't want her to grow more than him. He knows she's very smart when it comes to business. She's good at business. So he doesn't want her to excel more than him and start seeing him as her mate. This lady has been struggling with paying her fees while she was busy building this man's business. I can't understand it. Like, I hope she wasn't jazzed. There was no voodoo used here. So she left her own stuff and was building the man. While she was struggling to pay her fees, this man is busy bragging about having 6 businesses, and he never paid her fees for her. Nothing. I don't understand. It's obvious to me that the man never loved her. He never liked her. He never liked her. Let's not talk about love. There was no likeness whatsoever in this situation. But I can't understand how someone went all out for you. You had no sales girl. She offered to be your salesperson with pay. She pushed your business. She gave you all your returns without stealing from you. And you knew she was struggling with her fees. You never offered to pay her fees for her, or even pay part of the fees for her. And she's also the one taking care of her family, struggling. You never assisted. And then you used your mouth to talk about how you've been cheating on her, and she knows, and she was still there, and you've been promising her heaven and earth. I don't know how to talk about this whole story. I can't understand what actually happened. 5 years, 5 whole years. Just imagine this lady invested that 5 years of her life in that man's business. Mind you, he had nothing. She used her money to push him up. Why didn't she use her money to push her own business? Why didn't she use her money to push one of her siblings, maybe start up a business for her sibling and push her sibling up? I'd rather do for my family and let them turn their back against me than do for a total stranger. Because if it's family, I'm okay, if at least one family member is excelling. That's my mindset. Do you understand? Guys, I don't know how to reason this whole stuff because it's beyond my thinking, it's beyond reasoning. I don't know. How did she find herself in this position? This is a true life story. And what he did was go on this popular platform that he knows that this lady goes to read stories, to share the story, and he made it known in his post that this lady is definitely going to say because she comes here to read, because he wanted her to say it. He didn't know how to tell her that he wasn't going to marry her. So he went publicly to post it so she would see it and break up with him. It's God that judges all. Leave vengeance for God. Karma, nemesis. I know people will say, oh, they're living happy life. No, you don't know. Maybe that's what they're portraying. You cannot hurt someone badly and go scot-free. That's life. Nature has principles. You think you're a player, you're playing people, hurting people's feelings. There is nothing on this earth that you do that has no consequence. That's the truth. You cannot hurt someone this deep. Hurt someone, especially hurting someone that meant no bad, no evil for you. Someone that is doing good to you and you're paying them with evil. You will definitely have there's definitely repercussion. Not now, but on the way. That's truth. That's true. Life, nature has principles. Karma is for real. Nemesis is for real. When God said, leave vengeance for him, leave vengeance for God. It's a sad story. It's just making me emotional. Anyways, guys, this is all. I don't want to tear up because I feel like this guy, not like I feel like this guy is wicked and mean. And I tell you, yeah, this is people's story out there. I'm trying not to just cry. There's a lot of people's story out there. I'll try as much as possible to bring out more stories like this.
Men never pick the woman that did so much for them. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you done built this man up, helped him with his resume, help him get a job, help him build a business, help him flip his money, help him when he didn't have no credit, help him raise his children on some you wasn't nobody before I met you type of thing, thinking that you're going to get a return on your investment or somehow this man's going to be indebted to you and do right by you because you helped him with all his... He's not, okay? This is the same man that will go and find a woman who's not doing half of the things that you're doing and give her the sun, the moon, and the stars because she makes him feel like a man. It's just what it is. He didn't ask you to do all of that. And do you think he want to look at you and think like, oh, this woman helped me build my life? He's not your child, right? It just never works out like that. So do me a favor and save your time, your money, okay? And all of your energy because it just never rolls around like that, baby. Either he's going to be like, thank you, peace out, or he's going to be like, I didn't ask you to do all of that. It is going to be a conflict of interest. So you choose.
Never build a man. I will keep saying this. And this is why. When a man has nothing, men have ego. When they have nothing, they're looking for someone to cling to, someone that will be there for them, someone that will support them, someone that they can use to climb the ladder. There might be exceptions there, but I'm just being general what is common out there. Once they get to the top, nobody wants a lady that knows their story, how they got to the top. When they get to the top, they want to ride in down their ego, flex. So they want someone that doesn't know how they got there, so they can live in the glory and feel like they made it. You get? So if you're that person that did ride or die with them, there's a high possibility of them dumping you. But remember, they have exceptions, just a few. So be careful. Invest in yourself first before any other thing. Invest in yourself. It's very important. This is a very sad story. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye.